interaction analysis and observation too. So today's I am going to start my journey with my first class, that is of discrete mathematics. But in that class we uh, have studied about not studied, just practiced of I practiced K-maps questions of two variables. And K-map is a way to solving not solving reducing the uh, logic expression in the easiest form. So that is the main purpose of Karnaugh map method. So I discussed some questions on that of two or three variables mainly. And also uh, our teacher discussed about um, a question of C++ in function, that we have to, in that question we have to convert the decimal number system into the binary number system by using a stack. So a stack is something like glass, it is like glass. So when you enter something in it, it push into it in any stack, it pop out in the reverse order. So by using push pop method, we solved these questions. So after for solving this, we have to make an expression like by using number, suppose n modular 2 equal to 1, and again n by 2 equal to, that means by using modular and the division formats, we solve these question of converting decimal to the binary number system. And after that uh, I did the maths class in which we solved the problem of dot product and crush product, also some questions of a definite integral. So in definite integral we have to solve some questions of an exponential function and logarithmic function. So those all questions were very easy, so we solved those questions. But I have to tell something about that product in the vector format. If any vector, two vector is given in the format, in the vector form, so to find its dot product we have to just multiply the coefficient of each similar variable and add those alls. So the vector the all the coefficient are multiplied first in both vectors, then we have to add those alls. So by this method we can find the dot product of any uh, given vectors. And for cross products we have to just use the determinant method. So in determinant method we use this concept, like first we write the arrange the all the um, uh, coefficients of the both the vector by using I cap, j cap and k cap, and then we put the all the variables, and then we uh, use the format of cross multiplication uh, by skipping the the same column of which we have to find. Hmm. So after this we discussed I attended the class of JavaScript, and JavaScript class in the today's class we discussed mainly about React JS and Node.js. So we learned installation, then some uh, uh, sir started to explain us the file, we can say a website page. He started making a web page by using uh, React.js and Node.js and JavaScript, HTML and CSS. So uh, I uh, did this class, but I faced uh, hurdle and a problem in that class, and I observed a thing and during my class, a very bad thing, that you can say a bad experience for me. It was a bad experience for me because I observed a thing that teacher is not focusing in the students. He was just in his move of flow and just repeatedly just going to deliver and going to explain in the flow, but he's not seeing the students that he or she is understanding or not this concept whatever I am just speaking or throwing through our mouths. So I uh, gone frustrated by this behavior of my teacher, and all the other students too, just they are acting that I am an understanding, I am yes, yes, yeah, my concept is clear, you just speak and speak. what what is this? How can you say that this is the teaching technique, and how can you make an improvement, how can you taught any student by this method? If you are not taking reflections whether they are learning or catching my words or not, how can you go further? Hmm? So I feel a very bad situation at that moment when I uh, seen that uh, the teachers are not focusing on the students, they are just going through, just going to deliver whatever they have. And there is a huge problem of students too, that they are not saying to teachers to explain uh, correctly and explain properly. They are just assuming my concept is clear. Hmm. They are not asking questions, they are not interrupting teachers to understand any specific portion deeply and clearly. Hmm. They are just doing this their class in just assumptions, because after lunchtime I have not understand even a single concept in all the class. So I met some students who raised their hands during class when sir asked how many students were understand this concept. So some of them are raised their hands, so I met them in the lunch period. Even they are not understand a single meaning, the general, the basic meaning of those all the concepts, but they raised their hand in the by following the crowd. So how you can make improvement in himself, and from a teacher's point of view, how can you uh, improve or taught your classes? Hmm? So this was a very bad moment for me. Just I said that this is a business model where you are just treating the students like customers, but I have to just make a profit from these all customers. I have to not provide uh, uh, services, and huh, even a shopkeeper, a shop person provide better services to their customers. First of all, you are treating your students like a customer, and even you are not providing the right services, the right product. Hmm? You are not even a good shopkeeper. Hmm. So how can I assume you can be a good teacher, you can be a good student? Huh? You are not a good customer, brother. Also I am saying to the brothers, if you are treating, you know that I am in a, so I am in a business model, the peoples who are above me, they are just treating us like a customer. So there is a responsibility, there are the some responsibility of even a customer. They have right to ask about his product. Is the product that you have provided me, is this right, this is authentic, can this fulfill my all the expectation and my needs? You have to right to ask this, but you are not asking these questions, you are not even knowing your responsibilities, so how can you be a good customer even? hmm? A student, being a student is a great thing, but even you are not a good customer, so how can you become a good a student? It's a very bad situation of all the modern educational uh, uh, members, even teachers, even students too. hmm. So I very frustrated at that moment, and I delivered so many words to my friends who they are nearby me. Hmm. And they too agreed with this, and they also said just uh, compliment me that yeah, you are saying right. Yeah, that's bad experience. So after I did my maths class, in math class I studied is is asymptotes. Asymptotes are the tangent on a curve at infinitive. Then we studied excel. So that's all for today. Thank you.